Hey everybody, it's Derek from Awakens here, bringing you our latest war recap. And this one I'm very proud of because we went perfect once again up against the BDG Force. Probably stands for something, I have no idea. So we'll take a look quickly through what they did. They didn't hit a lot of our bases. I'm not sure if that was just uh, timing. They didn't because we started out pretty quick in this war, getting a bunch of stars. I think within the first hour or so we had 30 or 40 stars. We'll take a look at that. It was just real quick with people leading it off, really good attacks right away. So I know we had a lot of them taken care of. So we won't jump through that too much. Let's get right into some attacks. And sorry if I sound a little bad. Still a little getting through a little bug. So hopefully that'll be cleared up. So first attack, we're gonna take a look at Jack. I believe this is Jack's first attack or first time on the channel, so congratulations and welcome. And he's coming in at their number 5. Wanted to just do a nice little go-ho attack. He drops down this first golem. He's got a few wizards there creating that funnel. Little delay on that second golem, and then the rest of the wizards creating the upper part of that funnel. So they're just going to work through being really patient here, allowing everything to get nice and clear and wide. So that way his king isn't going to stray anywhere. Gets the clan castle draw. Nice poison that's going to cover that queen, slow down her damage, slow down those balloons, as well as that dragon. While that queen is taking some time working on some Teslas. And I love this instantly, right away, already getting those hogs in. You can see most of those defenses were distracted. The hogs are taking less and less damage. And they're just working their way on in. Then he's just going to kind of target those outside defenses, moving on through. So they'll get just moved around. Everything will be good there. Take a look. So he drops that first heal spell. They're going to path over a bomb, take a little glancing blow from one, but that's okay. Gets in another heal spell here, and everything is going to just move on through. Just has that king and those skeletons beating on them. But when they're under a heal, and they'll get another heal to just end out the defenses, that king and those skeletons will not be able to take them. I'm not really sure why we ended up with this matchup. This definitely was, we had a clear advantage in hero levels, defenses, everything really. So not really sure why they got this. So the hogs would go around, pick up those final fences there, pop a couple bombs. So a few of them are going to die there, but that's okay. Still had plenty of hogs to go. Either way, nice job, Jack. Next, we're going to move down a few. We're going to take a look at Joe going in on their number 8, using a nice little go-ho. And one of these things I want to point out with these mirrored bases, when you see these gaps in the same spots, it's usually the case that the traps will mirror each other. So just when you're going through your raids, if you notice that, and you notice either singles or double bombs like that, pay attention because you can adjust your pathing on the fly if things didn't go exactly where you expected at the start. But I love that balloon gets that cannon taken care of. Really high value. Gets the dragon out of the CC. Came in with that shattered entry there. Wizards creating a nice big funnel for him. Gets that poison out. Probably a little late. The dragon not not in the best position, but um, that's fine. Follows it up with another wizard here. One thing I would say is he did bring a ton more wizards than what he needed to get this job done. Definitely could have done with a few more hogs or such. So he pops that double bomb, just a few hogs there. Great trade. Just now the rest are just going to move in. So he knows, and he just sends in the rest. It's kind of an Asian wall style deployment on a couple of those 2 defenses. Not really a 2-finger drop. Didn't really come out in a column like that. And drops that heal, covers. Hogs are gonna be bogged down there. There's 6 defenses in that area. The king's gonna be engaging them very shortly. So they'll pop this first bomb. Fortunately, they didn't pop that first one. Both of those go off, but the Hogs got a nice split. So he does have enough Hogs to get through. As you can see, he brought tons of Wizards, so the Wizards are already working this cleanup. That was a good job, at least. If he was going to bring them, he got value by getting them out there early. So they'll turn around, take out that last couple defenses here, then go hit the king a few times, and then it's just all on the trash. So just a really, smooth raid there. Definitely with that swag heal, it's always nice. They could have had a few things he could prove on for going at bases in the future. So next, we're just going to drop down one. We're going to take a look at Muser, coming in with anytime you can get a Laloon, it's always a real fun thing to watch. So knew this was going to be on here. Excuse me. So he just wants to come in here, that single nice, cold-blooded golem entry, wants to get in, take the queen out, get that air defense out, and move on from there. He sends in that one hog, gets the clan castle lured. The brigade wall breaker, so he's just gonna have to beat through that wall. But that's okay. That queen's gonna engage onto that dragon in just a second. Literally, his queen's about to go down, but he pops that ability, gets through that dragon, and then takes out the balloons, which really wouldn't have been needed with the rest of the attack being a Laloon. Would have easily been able to deal without. Then he starts sending in the loons here, or the Lava Hound followed by the loons, just targeting a couple at each of those outside defenses, pathing those Lava Hounds over places where his balloons are going to run through. Awesome rage placement over a 4 defenses, getting everything flying into that core. And then comes in with that third Lava Hound, just coming at that air defense and targeting those outside defenses, which is going to keep his balloons in the core, working through that core, going through those Teslas and Expos, which is what you want. Those Teslas can really ruin your raid. They put out a lot of damage really quickly and just kind of shred balloons. So then it had saved a few balloons for those last outside defenses, which is just incredibly smart. Great move. It's what got him on this recap for sure. Just what got Muse on this recap was doing that. It's just great to see. It's definitely shows a high level of understanding as to what's going on in the attack when someone is able to just make those or like have those extra balloons there. They don't get anxious and put them out early. Okay, that's enough. This is North Awakens, so we're definitely going to be showing some Town Hall 8 action here. So we're going to drop down into that now. We have AK going at, I believe it's Town Hall 9, I guess, but it's a Town Hall 8 attacking against Town Hall 9. It's basically a Town Hall 8. The Expos are pointed to ground at a level 2 Queen. So he's just going to start working at creating this funnel with this Dragon and the Barb King. So we'll kind of go through it. It takes a little time. And then he's just going to keep trickling in these Dragons. As you can see, I mean, all these defenses were Town Hall 8 level. It's only had the 3 air defenses. So it's basically like attacking a Town Hall 8 base. So just beautiful dragon funneling. If you want to question, how do I need to funnel dragons to get them where I need to go? They seem to just kind of go off and do whatever. Watch this attack. Watch this attack as many times as you need. This is the way to do it. And they start breaking up in this core, but that's okay because the buildings are going to pull everything back in onto those inner buildings there. So it gets the balloons coming in. Probably came in a little late. Both the air defenses were already down, but that's okay. They're going to just target some of these defenses and just move around. They're going to go ahead, take out that Tesla, which is always a nice thing to get. Only leaving the two turrets at the time that could have even damaged the dragons, and one of 3 that was even affecting them with that sweeper counting. So with the wizard tower locked onto a dragon now, the balloon's just gonna go clean up that cannon, go take out that wizard tower, and move on to the final cannon. As you can see, he has flanking dragons that have broken out around the ring, clearing the trash as everything went, which is a really good thing to have happen because as you can see, he had these builders' huts in the corners, which is really fun, especially when you see even anytime you go up against a max Town Hall 8 base and you can drag loot it, you definitely have a good plan because it's not that easy of an attack. I mean, hogs are always easier or these other things, and you're able to do something like that. You came in with a good plan. Next, we'll drop down a few, if I can read my handwriting, and we're going to take a look at Big Tuna coming in on their number 26, doing a nice little go-ho. There's one of these things, for everybody just in NA. If you're watching, if you're wondering what kind of attack should I be doing as I'm closing in on going to Town Hall 9, this go-ho style of an attack, don't force it for every base, but if you find the opportunity where you can use it, definitely do it. You can really, it's what you're going to be doing at Town Hall 9. So it's one of those that it's good to learn the skills um, as early as you can get them. So drops that rage to just kind of get everything moving in. We saw typical stuff, just wizards creating a funnel, golems taking a bunch of damage. Maybe a little late on that rage. Could have also used that poison. Seemed to lose a lot of his kill squad. You can see the golems are the one golem's already gone. The second golem is two golemites. But then he's just going to start sending in the hogs and just dropping a few at these outside defenses, which is going to allow everything to kind of group together, send a bunch into that core by breaking that ring. So they're just going to cut through all those defenses, come beat on those last things, and see, he did such a good job with this attack, he may not have even needed a heal. Would have had enough hogs to get through this. But I would need one for the bombs. But outside of that, that was really that giant bomb he popped was the only thing that really even hurt his hogs through any of this. I mean, essentially has a swag poison there, and just crushes this base. Has plenty of troops around the ring, cleaning everything up, and just did a great job. Got an awesome 3-star here, which a lot of these bases, I mean, they were 3-starred multiple times pretty early. Um, we had a perfect war pretty early into this. And then we're going to take a look at one more. Another member I believe is new to the channel. I can't recall him being on before, but it's PhilosopherKing coming in with just an. If you want to watch when should I deploy my balloons in a holo, this is when his balloons come in. This is when um, the timing should be because his hogs don't even make it to that outer portion of point defenses. So there's typical stuff. It's gonna drop some barbs, some wizards, take care of that clan castle, um, and then just start sending the hogs at the top, targeting those flanking point defense. So his core hogs are gonna run right into those air defenses. Um, which is exactly what he wanted to do. It has heals waiting for them on both sides. As you see, as soon as they're engaging these air defenses, loons are already starting to come in at the defenses that could hit them. So while they're running around, taking care of everything in the core, you can see they're just getting outside of the core, and there's only that one cannon that you can get to in that outer ring. There's plenty of loons just that took care of all the outside point defense, especially when you get high value cannon archer towers. They're going to take out. That can do a lot of damage to your loons. A lot of damage to your hogs. It's great to be able to bring those loons when there's no air coverage. So just great timing with the balloons, Philosopher. And that that'll do it. That's what we have for this one. Awesome job, everyone. Again, just about a second in a row, perfect war. Hopefully, we can make it a third one on this current one. So keep it up, North Awakens, and thanks for watching.